Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew.
Howdy, folks. We're the Bob and Brad Crew. I'm Alex.
I'm Mike.
And we're offering product reviews related to your health, fitness, and overall well-being.
And our unbiased opinion, of
What
course.
in the world do you have there, Mike?
A whole big contraption here.
An inexpensive and effective cervical traction device, the Drive Outdoor Traction Set.
Outdoor?
Overdoor, not outdoor.
You can do it outdoors if you
The
want.
Drive
You have a door.
Overdoor. Is it called the Drive, too? The
Yes,
Drive.
this brand is Drive. There's a
Okay.
bunch of brands. They're honestly all identical, but this is just the one
Outdoor.
we have.
That was good. A little humor there. All right, the price on this, a lot cheaper. We did a review on the Saunders traction unit.
Yep.
And what was that, like $269 or something like that?
Yeah, almost $300 roughly.
All right, the price on this was $14.69, so that's a lot cheaper.
Yes, these do work. We should say Alex and I are PT assistants who work with Bob and Brad, and
Yep.
we've used these over the years on different people that needed cervical traction.
Yep.
It's a very cheap alternative. Later on, when we got the Saunders units, we used those, but for years we used these, and they work.
Yep.
The
For
selling-
a certain type of people.
Yes. Selling points. So cervical traction devices treat different types and causes of neck pain, tension, and tightness. It's also used to treat things like bulging or herniated discs, and they alleviate pain from joints,
Yep.
sprains, or spasms.
We're not here to tell you that you need traction. We're just here to do a review on the
Yeah,
product.
obviously, if you need traction, if you have neck pain, see a physician first, get it diagnosed correctly. Then maybe, you can see a therapist and work with it, and they can get you set up with how to use one of these. Always start gradual with them. Don't go filling the whole bag up right away and stuff. So.
Yep. And don't just drop the bag.
Yes.
Slowly lower it. All right. It's ideal for home use or when traveling. The Overdoor traction set is simple and effective device for relieving pain.
It's a one size fits all. So this is the Head Halter it comes with. It also comes with a 12-inch adjustable spreader bar. That's what this thing is called.
Sure.
If you're a deer hunter, you know what a spreader bar is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It also comes with 8 feet traction rope. So that's just the nylon string it comes with. And a 20-pound water bag. Obviously, the bag's empty. You fill it up with how much water for poundage you need.
I can't get over this day and age how old school what we have here looks.
It is, but it works.
This just looks like it shouldn't be around anymore. I'm just going to be honest. Rating, 3.8 out of 5 stars, 740 reviews. So the thing that sets us apart, let's just be honest, is it's so inexpensive compared to, getting traction from other units. And most people have a door that they can do this with. So
some of the negatives, you typically need help getting set up with one of these.
Especially the first time.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to do on your own. So if you had someone at your house with you could help you set it up, like we typically put the patients in this and they just kind of sat there. It'd be really hard to try to reach over your head and do everything and get the bag just right by yourself.
I really wouldn't recommend doing that.
No, I wouldn't either.
Some people said, and this is an issue that I've experienced in the past, the neck harness. They say, it's uncomfortable. It's pulling at the angle I don't want it to pull. It's too small. It's too big.
Yeah,
it's just not.
You kind of have to adjust them. This is a very basic one. You can buy an extra head halter. I know Bob and Brad have for $20, and it's a little bit better, and it pulls a little more evenly. This one also works fine if you get it set up right.
It's a little confusing once you grab that halter and you think, what in the world? How do I get this on? It takes some time.
Another negative, someone said it comes with very poor instructions. Bob lost our instructions. I don't know where they are, but I'm presuming it was one sheet of paper. Traction, we were taught in school, a whole few days on traction, so it's not just something you can pick up by reading a little brochure fast.
Knowing Bob, I bet that is in his car. Everything's always in his car. And somebody said it broke immediately after filling up the bag, but they put it to the max 20 pounds. That's really not a good situation if it's gonna be breaking while you're doing traction.
I guess fill up your bag and see if it's leak proof. Obviously, if you fill it up and you just drop it real quick, it's gonna probably rip. It's just
I wonder about drying this thing out.
Bag.
I can see this thing getting moldy after a while. But
positives. It's very inexpensive and it's very inexpensive and effective. It's cheap, but it works fine, people said. So
Mike says inexpensive. I'm saying outdoor set, guys. This is rough. Okay, and it does perform cervical traction effectively. That's the biggest positive. I mean, you are going to get the
We did that neck
effects.
hammock thing that was like $45.
Horrible.
And that didn't do a dang thing.
Yep, I'm glad you mentioned that.
So this is $15 and it actually works. People always want cheap alternatives, so here's your cheap alternative.
Yep.
And it's able to adjust the pounds with water and no weights. You can add cuff weights over top of it if you want. That is an option as well.
Don't be saying that. People are going to be putting 45-pound plates on this.
Don't
and
put
hanging them.
45-pound plates on it, please.
All right.
Yeah, always start with the least amount and then build up from there and go slow. Watch videos on how to do traction. Bob and Brad are doing a whole bunch of series on it recently, so tune in for those. I think we'll get into demonstrating it now and how it works.
Sure.
So.
All right, here's our short demonstration. I apologize in advance. Mike does not have a mic on, so you won't be able to hear him, and he's doing traction, so he probably shouldn't be talking anyway. So we're going to start with Mike. He put the halter. I feel like talking about a horse here when I'm talking about the head halter. We're not going to lie, it took us a little while to figure it out. We had to refresh our memories a little bit. So he has the halter on. We're going to hook it up to the spreader bar. Yep. It's adjustable depending on what angle you want. There's 3 in the middle, the end, or on the side. So we hooked it up here. And then you're going to fill up the bag here up to, it's labeled anywhere up to 2 pounds, 20 pounds. So as he's hooked up here, then you just simply hook up the bag. And like we said, the first time doing this, you probably want somebody with you. So we didn't put any water in it. I'm just going to give a little manual pull here. Mike will let me know when he wants me to stop. So and then you'd sit, you start with short increments, maybe, just 3 minutes the first time. Work your way up, anywhere up to 20 minutes, if it feels good. This is us simulating a door. Subscribe to us.
Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and hit the bell for notifications when we put up a new video.
Thank you.
The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad Crew. The Bob and Brad